Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
On Entertainment with Tim Kumtel with another recap. We talking Impact NYC. Okay, so of course we start off where we left off. Fabio and Chinese Kitty are in the studio working on a song. I'm surprised Fabio didn't hit us with a bow. Like he didn't hit us with a sound effect before he walked up out that studio. They are working on some sort of track together. And Kitty is just basking in the presence of being in Fabio Forens's presence, because she feels like this is what a real collab feels like. This is why, you know, real artists should collab and not have to charge each other, etc., etc. Fabio's budget is way different than a Dream Doll's budget. Period. At the end of the day, Dream Doll would still have to spend a lot more money that she may not have versus a Fabio if he were to do a song or a music video with you. He has the coin to do a little bit of charity work, shall I say. Okay, so Dream Doll probably doesn't have that coin. The girl feeding her whole family. Okay, and it's not like she out here trending and charting #1 like a Fabio Foreign is charting #1. So it's not really the same thing. So I hated how Chinese Kitty tried to compare the two. In between time, y'all, Dream Doll is doing yoga and she's doing healing and she's getting together her chakra. It reminded me of that That's a Raven episode. Remember when Raven and Chelsea went and did that yoga and they were like, and then Raven got up and she was looking out there in the snowstorm and it was giving those type of vibes. So she was doing it with her manager and she was talking about how she did not like the fact that she got so mad at Chinese Kitty. I will say, Dream could have reacted a lot differently. She did come across bothered and she did come across pressed. She did. So she could have reacted differently. But do I blame her for being irritated? No, because I do feel like Kitty was looking for a moment. All right. Now, the manager feels as if she didn't know that the budget was not there. And Dream Doll says she charges all female artists the same when it comes to glam and just the video just in general. So it's not, she feels like she's not doing it just for Kitty just because maybe she don't like her. She says she do that for everybody. So we need to ask Erica Banks. We need to ask a whole lot of the other girlies that Dream Doll collaborated with, see if they corroborate with the same story. Okay? Now, Chinese Kitty, y'all, her crew wasn't feeling Dream Doll. They weren't feeling Dream Doll, and they feel like she was on some hating type of stuff. And Chinese Kitty compares herself to Cardi and Nicki. Bitch, that's blasphemous. How dare you? I was like, She said, there's Cardi, there's Nicki, and then there's Kitty. I said, okay. Kitty Claus? What Kitty? The nerve of you, bitch. But you gotta manifest nowadays. If you're not manifesting whatever career you're in, then why are you really in that career? So Melanie and Scott end up going to pull up on Cleopatra's music video. So if y'all don't know, Scott, y'all, is a stylist, okay? Stylist to all the stars. He reminds me of Andre Leon from America's Next Top Model, and he's not even from America's Next Top Model. The Andre Leon. Sadly, I still can't believe he passed away. Like, it's just like, it's so sad. Like, I still think he's alive in my mind, but he reminds me a lot of him. If y'all don't remember, for the young folks, that was on America's Next Top Model, who used to be like, I think she's fabulous. She's darling. You know how he used to do that when he used to critique. That's what Scott reminds me a lot of. Scott, you guys, has worked with Little Kim and a whole lot of other celebrities. And they pull up on Cleopatra. Cleopatra's doing her music video for Rockstar. So she's using Hannah Montana's sample. Let me tell y'all something. If you weren't around for the Hannah Montana days, you can't appreciate a Hannah Montana sample. If you were not there when Hannah Montana episodes were being put out, you can't appreciate Miley Cyrus. She was that girl. Like, a lot of people tend to forget that. Like, say what you want of all the BS that she did back in the day. I like not back in the day, but after the whole Disney stuff. She's an icon. Okay? She really worked like a Hebrew slave for Disney and still is able to maintain a career afterwards. Not a lot of Disney stars could say that. So she really loves that Hannah Montana sample. So that's why she's using it for her song. Now she has the whole band background or whatever. The photographer's there taking pictures. Also, y'all, I done dropped my pictures that I did. You feel me? Lately, you feel me? Lately, right here, that I had did the other day in a vlog. Ain't they fire? Ain't they fire? Ain't they fire? Look at she. I ate that. I ate that. I ate that. No crumbs, nigga. Let me scroll. Let me scroll real quick. Let's see real quick. Let's see real quick. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? No crumbs, right? Now, when they put up Scott, you guys talks a little bit about inviting all the girls together, and around him, it's always going to be class. He does not want any drama around him. These are the type of gays that I like. You feel me? Not the cat and kitty cat cliquish ones. He doesn't want any type of drama around him and around any of his events. So he wants the girls to get along. He wants the dream and he wants the cat to get along. Now he does throw a little bit of shade. He feels as if influencers do not support each other enough. So they're all asking, what happened? So Ella, who's on the cast, he followed and did not follow him back. I know it's petty, but I agree with him 100%. Let me tell y'all something. A lot of these influencers that you guys see on the TikTok and it's really the TikTok girls, no shade. I'm sorry. These new wave of bitches are another breed, I swear to God. They get up there and make videos with those invisible cloaks. I call them Harry Potter invisible cloaks. You know how Harry Potter used to put the cloak and he gets invisible? You see that little head in the back of them videos, and they do these videos and stuff. And girl, you would have thought they doing something different. Like, it'd be the TikTok girl. So I understand 100% what Scott was saying. Like, when you follow somebody and they don't follow you back, but they know you, I'll just unfollow. Because, bitch, who the fuck are you? I give you like a day, maybe, or some hours, and I'll follow you because everybody's always on their phone. Let's never use that excuse of, I wasn't on my phone, I was busy. Come on now. It's shade. I'm sorry. As petty as it is, but the people in our generation and the girlies in our generation know. Okay? You follow somebody and they don't follow you back, that's shade. They don't like you like that. Especially if they look through your profile and see who the hell you are. Nobody's getting 100 followers throughout the day where they can't check everybody who's following them. Like, come on now. Come on, let's be real. Especially if you like the person's pictures. So I understand why he does feel some shade, especially if they know they're going to be filming the show in each other's like vicinity. So I get why he would feel away, especially being an influencer. And it seems like he's not a messy one either. Like I'm telling you, like I followed like a couple of people that do some of the same niches me. I'm liking their stuff. I'm like, I know they know who I am. They're like, no love back. I'm like, okay, you're that type of girl. I follow because my whole thing is, I feel like you should never think you're bigger than what you are. Like y'all know me. Some of y'all DM me and I reply back quick, and y'all be like, "Oh my god, you reply." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm on my phone, like, and I'm not busy." When I'm gonna act like, "Oh, bitch, I don't see you," like. I'm never gonna be that type of person. I'm sorry. Like it's just not in me. Cause I've been humbled in life before and I've been praised. And I'm on TV. So I'm like, you feel me? So it's like I've seen the highs and the lows. So never think you that nigga that it can't go down because it really can. Trust me, I've seen it. So Scott has his dinner, and Ella, all the girls come. Bernie's daughter comes. Everybody except for Chinese and Dream, and I'm coming to the dinner. And Ella, of course, is there. So they start to get into the conversation of influencers supporting each other. Yeah, right. That's like rappers not beefing. I'm sorry, but when it comes to influencers, it's very hard for I don't even consider myself influencer. I guess whatever. It's hard for other people to support other like influencers to support each other because there's always some underhanded motive. I feel like some influencers will try to attach to some other influencers to gain their following to make their following bigger. I've seen this happen numerous of times, and those influencers end up usually falling out. That's why I try to like, or not get too involved with too much of people because it's like I've seen it happen a lot of times. So She talks to her about, Melinda. Not say Melinda. Melanie brings up, oh, us influencers, we should, follow each other, like each other, comment, share, subscribe. What you think, huh? Ella's like, I'm not the type. I don't really like, people's pictures or follow. Like, I don't really do that. So Scott's like, oh, that's why you didn't follow me. You cunt, you whore. He was nice, nasty with it though. And then she was like, wait, what? He's like, yeah, you didn't follow me. I thought you didn't like me. The way Ella reacted, I don't think she did it intentionally. She doesn't seem like the type of girl that's shady enough to look at somebody's profile and be like, you think you followed me? Yeah, bitch. She's not that type. I could tell just off of her vibe and just the way that she reacted to it, because she wasn't on the defense and she immediately prompted to follow him. An influencer's dream. Oh my, so you follow me back. I follow you back. Okay. Ella says she didn't see it because she has too many followers. No, you could have left that one out. I'm sorry. Because think about it. You can have a lot of followers, but it's not like everybody follows you all at once. When you get followers, usually it's sporadically throughout the day. It's not like you in 1 minute, 1,000 people followed you unless somebody literally shared your profile. So I don't believe that point. I just think she genuinely missed that notification and didn't notice that was his profile. Because some people, that's the thing. Some people on Instagram, their real name be Toby Maloney, and then on Instagram, it'd be like Big Toe 999. So it's like, how am I supposed to know that's you? And your name is Toby Maloney. You should have named your name Toby Baloney. Then I would have been like, okay, there go Toby right there. You feel me? So it's like she could have missed it just based off of the name. You never know. But I don't think she was being shady about it at all. They do the promo shoot for the season or whatever. Y'all know I'm a photographer or whatever. I love a good shoot. It just turns me on. Like, you feel me? Like, I love a good shoot set. I like great presentation, great cameras, great lighting. Like, it's just like, a lot of you guys are just finding out that I do photography. I've been doing it for like a couple of years now. And it's something I'm really into because of just the work that goes into putting it all together and then seeing like the final project actually come out. It's something I really, really love to do. Okay, so the shoot is like an industrial type of shoot, so it's like underground New York vibes, and I'm really loving it. A lot of the cast are wearing sort of like, it's giving like metallic colors a little bit, just a tinsy bit, especially when it comes to like Dream, Cleo, and then Scott. So they're doing the shoot, and Chinese Kitty brings her stylist Ernest. So this is the same stylist, you guys, that had a problem with Cleo. So Cleo, you guys, is really mad at Kitty for bringing Ernest around. We see in this preview. So Melanie goes up to Ernest and is like, oh, what happened with this whole money issue or whatever? And the stylist is basically saying that, Ernest is cap or whatever. That the stylist is basically saying Cleo is cap and that she's lying on his name and she's making it something that it actually wasn't. This is the problem. We find out that Ernest is also Kitty's friend. Now, this is how the shoot turned out, by the way. Ain't that sickening? That's sickening, right? We find out that Ernest is also Kitty's friend. That's the issue right then and there. Y'all gonna learn, stop making people that work for you y'all friends. Because think about it, Kitty would not have so much of an emotional investment in this whole story if he just worked for her and they had a working relationship. The fact that they have a friendship is what is causing an issue in this, because she feels emotionally invested to defend her friend instead of her stylist. Because if it was just her stylist, not her friend, it would be business is business. You get what I'm saying? So the stylist finds out that Cleo is in the building, and then everybody all goes in the elevator to do a group shot. So everybody's in the elevator, including Kitty and Dream Doll's team. We see Tay's cute ass. Tay has always been cute to me. Like, I know we probably go the same way, meaning like, but like, he's always been that girl. Like, can't nobody say nobody on Tay. Like, it is what it is. So the elevator ride was awkward as hell. They're not saying nothing to each other going down, and then they do the group shot. Who had the best look? It has to be Dream. I'm sorry. I'm not doing this because it's favoritism, but Dream to me had the best look. I know you guys, she was on Love Hip Hop New York. I remember everything from that season. She damn dated Safari, and then Safari was caught in a hot tub at the reunion with Mariah Lynn. Juju was on that season. She hopped on the table and tried to fight Mariah Lynn. She said, "That's why your pussy is flopped." Okay? I remember all of that, but I keep that out of my memory because Dream Doll shouldn't have really did that. No shade. That season, she could have just skipped out. She didn't really need the show, but she did it. Okay? Is what it is. Who had the best look? Dream Doll had the best look. The reason why I say this is because it's very New York. She has the fur, but she also has the patterns. Now, Kitty has a very similar look. That's the thing. The girlies are very similar. That's why they don't fuck with each other. They're too much alike. You would have thought they shot from the same closet. Look at them. Or had the same stylist. But Dream still wins for me. Sorry. The brown coat, I don't really like too much with the look. Kitty. Okay, that green with that blonde, bleach blonde that Dream has, chef's kiss. You just can't deny it, okay? Now, the shoot is fire, and then Bernice's daughter takes it upon herself, probably a producer said, go tell Cleo that Ernest is here. Ernest is coming. So Bernice's daughter goes up and goes, oh yeah, like everybody cool and like I'm surprised you chilling because like that ass, like I feel like you ain't know that like Ernest is here like downstairs like that ass, like I'm like so like he's downstairs. So Cleo's like, what? No, you're bugging. These niggas is tripping. You mean to tell me he came on a closed set, my nigga? Like, why is he here? This is giving free PR, nigga. Like, I don't want to deal with this shit. Like, you're bugging, G. So she starts calling and texting her and trying to see why is Ernest in the building. Now, I will say, if he was her stylist, she has all right to be in that building, whether you like him or not. Because it did look like he was helping with her clothes, but there was a whole lot of other people helping with her clothes, too. Kitty's a production. I mean, look at her face. Let me stop. So she has a lot of people helping her. So he was just a team member and helping her out. Now, Cleo reminds me of Azalea Banks. That's another person y'all really should have had on this, but she probably wouldn't have did it. Y'all would have probably had to pay her $5 million to do the show. She gives me Azalea Banks down. Okay, ooh la la la, for with the French dude named Antoine. When it tastes pastry, chocolate croissant, say it's all with your bitch cafe go late. Okay, what y'all know about Azalea Banks? Okay, y'all may not like her, but the bitch knows how to make music. Cleo starts to get really upset. She starts to go off and tries to basically see why Ernest is in the building, but her team kind of gets to calming her down just a little bit. So Scott, you guys, ends up going to Kitty and the stylist, and let's Kitty and the stylist know that Cleo's feeling a little bit uncomfortable. She's not too happy with the fact that Ernest is there. She did not know that Ernest is coming. Okay, apparently they're always supposed to have the same stylist on the shoot. Now it makes sense as to why Dream and Kitty's outfits were very similar, because that did look like it was shot from the same closet. So now it makes a lot more sense. Cleo, on the other hand, doesn't care about everything. She just wants her money. Listen, I'm with you, Cleo. Don't play with my money. I get her. I'm sorry. That's the one way to make you mad. You play with my money. I feel like at the end of the day, she has the right to be as angry as she is because her money was allegedly played with and she wants it back. That's her whole issue with the whole situation. I feel like if she was paid the money that she's owed for the whole situation, she would not have an issue with the man even being in the vicinity. So Kitty doesn't even know why Scott's sort of budging into the whole situation. And it kind of ends off there because Kitty ends up talking to Cleo. So she walks in and Kitty's just like, so what you want? Like, what's that? That's what Cleo says to Kitty. Kitty's just like, whoa, like, what's all the energy? She's like, no, like, y'all niggas is bugging. Like, you're bugging. You mean to tell me you got Ernest here and he owe me bread? He just owe me my coin. He owe me some money and some more shit. Give me my coin. She just want her money at this point. That's all she really cares. They end up not coming to resolution, to be honest. Like, they end up kind of ending the scene off there because Cleo ain't get her coin. All Cleo wanted was her coin. All right. Ella takes all her sisters and her friends or whatever to eat out, and we found out A Boogie's real name. I didn't know the nigga name. So the A Boogie stands for artist. So we know that. Okay. Now we get the ultimate showdown. Kitty versus Dream. Let me tell y'all something. This is why I love this show, the fashion. Dream Doll looked like she was dressed to be in a Sinister movie. The bitch had a bralette top, pointy jacket, just to go out and have drinks. And then you got Kitty's dramatic ass coming in looking like a damn carpet fur in the scene. She coming in like this, like she about to strip, and she about to do a performance for the Pussycat Dolls. Fever went through the night, you give me fever. I thought she was gonna take down the jacket and say, you give me fever when you kiss me. Cause I'm like, why y'all dressed like this to have some drinks? Like, goddamn. We know y'all can dress, but like, is this really the scene to do all of that? But I'm telling y'all, they one and the same. They're very alike. That's why they clash so much. Because they're like, I'm gonna outdress this bitch. If we get in a fight, if we get in an argument, I'm gonna look better than her. Okay, so that's what it was given to me. So Kitty keeps doing this comparison between them, Nicki and Cardi. Please stop doing that, Kitty. I saw the internet was eating her up about it. She's like, this is like the ultimate showdown. We got Cardi, we got Nicki, and we got Dream, we got Kitty. I'm just like, okay, Wookie, but sure, whatever you want to believe. We're going to let you dream, keep living it up, not paying your taxes, okay? Like, it's more like Jocelyn, Natalie Nunn. Like, yeah, that's a better comparison, okay? They start talking about the Thought Box video. That's still one of my favorite rap songs with a whole lot of female artists on there. They did a remix to Thought Box. Apparently, when they were doing the song, Kitty was on live and Dream Doll's voice came in the back, okay? And somebody in the comments, I guess she either said something shady or read something shady out loud, and there was something shady said about her verse. Okay? Now, whose verse ate the best on Thought Box? It would have to be Dreezy. Dream Doll's verse was actually fire too. Now, Kitty, you can't really talk about nobody's verse on that song because you used another bitch's line on that song. You used Saweetie's line. You used the That's My Type line. So I hope you weren't being shady. I'm just saying, okay? Now, Kitty also says that this fan page knew a whole lot of why Dream didn't like her and was telling her this. So she felt like Dream was telling her fans or whatever, or told some people and it got back to her fans. And this fan page, the fan pages be messy. Let me tell y'all, the fan pages be messier than the actual talent of the fan page, okay? Them fan pages will get shit going. I never ran one, but I know a lot of them, and I'm cool with a lot of them. And they will start fights between a lot of the reality TV girlies, okay? Now, they ended up apologizing to each other. Dream did apologize, rightfully so, because Dream, she did, not overreact, but she did get, hot with Kitty. And Kitty also apologized for bringing it up in front of everybody, whatever. And they sort of made up, and they agreed that they are going to do the video and that they're better together and they're going to give Nicki Minaj and Cardi B a run for their money. I'm like, okay, I'm playing. They say that, but Kitty was thinking it. I'm glad that they did make up because I do believe there's power in numbers and they're a lot stronger together than separate because they make, in my opinion, similar type of music. I did listen to Kitty's songs. The bitch eats. I gotta give her that. Okay, mama. I see you. She eats. So a track with them two, I feel like will be fire. So I'm excited to see if they end up actually doing the video, okay? Let me know what you guys think down below about this episode. And we're out, babies.
No personal thing.